finding yourself in a seated position, you can cross the legs or bend the knees and sit on the heels. And just take a moment to close the eyes, taking a nice deep breath into the body. And as you exhale, just feel yourself relaxing the face, creating space in the eyes and the cheeks. Breathing deeply into the navel. And as you exhale, feeling yourself creating space in the shoulders and lengthening through the spine, through the crown of the head, creating space in each and every vertebra as you feel yourself become taller. Take a moment to become aware of how you breathe. Do you breathe into the navel? Do you breathe into the chest? Or do you breathe into both? Is your breath shallow? Do you take long, deep breaths? Or very quick, rapid breaths? Just become aware of what your breathing is like. So our body is a very interesting and intricate system. Our brain tells the body what to do and how to do it, but at the same time, the body can overwrite the programming of the brain. And through conscious action, through your control and your input, you can redirect the flow of your body and either activate or deactivate the sympathetic nervous system, your flight and fight response. So I encourage you to exhale for a little bit longer than you inhale, allowing all of the carbon dioxide to exit out through the body. And at the same time, as you inhale all the goodness of life. And as you exhale, let everything go that no longer serves you. So you can choose your breath count. Especially in the beginning, when you start observing your breath, it feels uncomfortable. But with practice, it gets better. So we inhale for 1, 2, 3. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 1, 2, 3. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue to count for yourself and focus on your breath And just releasing the breath, again becoming aware of the body. On your next exhale, drop the chin down to the chest. As you inhale, take the chin over to the right shoulder and exhale to return to center. Inhale, chin over to the left shoulder and exhale to return to center. Continuing with your breath to body connection. And if the neck is feeling a little bit tender and a little bit tight, stretching deeper. Today we're going to take a little bit of time to strengthen into the neck muscles. They have been working a lot with the holded planks and lifting the head and the chest, especially in Pilates. It does put quite a lot of work into the neck. But let's just take it down a notch. Take the right hand and place the right hand on the side of the head. And when you're ready, you'll push the right hand into the head and push the head against the hand. And we're just going to hold it there for about 30 seconds. Still grow tall through the crown of the head and still keep the chin tucked in. And then breathe deeply through the navel and allow your exhale to be slightly longer than the inhale. It is said when your neck muscles are strong and strengthened, it may even act better than a neck brace. Alright, let's go over to the left side. Place the left hand on the head to inhale and exhale, push the hand against the head and push the head against the hand. And still grow tall through the crown of the head. Right, to release, let's take the right hand and place the right hand onto the forehead. And we do exactly the same. Ready? And push. So you're applying resistance into opposite directions, which creates the force. And you get to control what is comfortable to your body, what is the right amount of resistance for your body. And let's gently release. So we'll just do that once today, but you're welcome to practice that at any point throughout your day or any day of the week. Let's reach the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bending into the right arm, reach the left arm up and overhead, reaching the body over to the side. Really breathing into the side of the rib cage and breathing into the navel. Reach the arm away from the body. Keep the chin tucked in. And just hold it here. And feel the space that you are creating in all the joints of the body. Good. Let's release the arms, reach the arms back up overhead. Inhale to grow tall. And exhale to bend into the left arm and reach the right arm up and overhead. Stretching into the side of the body. Breathing into the navel. And as you exhale, lengthening your exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. And feel the left arm pushing into the mat, activating into the shoulder. Feel the right arm reach up and away. Good. To reach the arms up overhead. Let's bend the knees. So placing the feet in hook position. The arms reach forward. To inhale, lifting the arms up overhead. And exhale, arms come back forward. Inhale to reach the arms up and exhale to release. Really opening up into the shoulders, open the chest out. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Pull the navel into the spine. We're working into the upper back. So all that time that we spend behind the desk, activating the upper back muscles. And release the arms. Place the hands behind the knees. So really open up the chest. So the hands are behind the knees. Right leg is in tabletop. Left leg is in tabletop. And just keep the hands where they are. Opening the chest. Pull the navel into the spine. Grow tall. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release the feet down. Reach the arms out in front of the body. Inhale to exhale, roll down through the spine, the lower, middle, and upper back. Placing the feet in hook position, hands are next to the side of the body, moving into our pelvic curl. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to scoop the pelvis. Let's roll all the way up through the spine, lifting the hips. Inhale at the top. And exhale, lowering through the upper, the middle, and the lower back. Continuing with your breath to body connection. Really making sure you're scooping into the pelvis and squeezing the glutes. Keeping the navel pulled into the spine. We're going to do a couple of these today. So first we'll do it with both legs. And then I will cue you. You can choose to lift the right leg into tabletop or the left leg. But for now, stay with both feet flat on the mat. Right, let's do one more round. And holding the hips lifted up at the top. Squeezing the glutes, push the heels down into the mat. And let's just hold it there. Really make sure you're feeling the glutes activate and squeeze the glutes. Now again, you can leave both feet flat on the mat. Or take the right foot into tabletop. Now it's very important to make sure that the hips remain square. Squeezing the glutes, keep the hips lifted. Although if you feel it's pulling into the lower back too much, lower the hips slightly. And to lower the right foot down, let's take the left foot up into tabletop. Or if you had both feet flat on the mat, that is perfect. Good. To release the foot down, inhale at the top and exhale to roll down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Let's extend the right foot out and the left foot out. Reach the arms up overhead. Inhale to lift the head and the chest, and exhale to roll up through the spine. Inhale at the top. Exhale, rolling forward, chin to the chest. Reaching forward towards the toes as you inhale. And exhale to restack one vertebra on top of the other. Keeping the legs extended out in front of the body, let's place the hands behind the body. So we're going to do a modified version of a hamstring curl. And I only want you to bend the legs about 40 to 50 degrees. But no more than 80. Right, and just gauge your knees. So as you inhale, exhale, bending the knees. So push the heels into the mat as you bend. And then inhale to stretch the legs again. And as you push the heels, bending the knees, you lift the hips up. And inhale out. So again, you get to apply your resistance. The more resistance you push with your heels into the mat, the harder the hamstrings have to work. But lift the hips each time you pull with the heels. And to release. But listen to your body. You can make the angle of the bend much smaller. Or if your body is comfortable with it, you can go all the way to a 90-degree angle with the knees. See, every single person's body is designed and structured differently. What makes it even more interesting is that we all have different thoughts and different perspectives. And believe it or not, that impacts our bodies too. Okay, still focusing on your breath. Push the heels down, squeeze the glutes. And release. Let's do one more round. And release. Good. Reach the arms out in line with the body. Inhale. And exhale to roll down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. You can place the feet in hook position. Or take the right leg into tabletop and left leg into tabletop. Entwine the fingers, place them behind the head. To inhale, exhale, lift the head and the chest. Inhale at the top and exhale to lower. As I have said, you're welcome to keep the feet flat on the mat. Although if you're ready to push yourself a little bit harder, lift the feet up into tabletop. If you feel it is straining the back, bring your knees a little bit closer to the chest. Pull your navel into the spine and make sure your spine is lengthened and pushed down into the mat. To lift the head and the chest up, inhale, twist over to the right. Exhale to return to center. Inhale, twist over to the left, and exhale to return to center, continuing with your breath to body connection. Keeping the hips and the legs still, and the same applies, lengthening the spine. Navel is into the spine. And very gently to release, extend the right leg out and the left leg out. Bringing the right leg into tabletop, extending the leg up to the ceiling. Inhale to bring the leg just towards the midline of the body. Exhale, drop and catch. Inhale towards the midline and exhale to drop and catch. Keeping that leg straight. And as you know, you can increase or decrease the size of your motion depending on your control over your body. If the leg doesn't straighten completely, that is fine. And ready to change direction. Inhale just away from the midline. Exhale to drop and catch. Keeping the hips still. If you experience that it's too much with the left leg straight, you can bend the left leg just to help with that control. Zip up the jeans though. Activate the pelvic floor. And gently to hug the knee into the chest. Inhale and exhale, lift the head, the nose towards the knee. Really give the knee a squeeze and release. Alright, ready to go with the other side. So remember, the leg can be straight out. That's the preferred option. Although if you need to support your spine, bend the right leg. And let's take the left leg into tabletop and extend it up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring the leg just across the midline of the body. Exhale to drop and catch. Activating the quad as much as your body allows. Straightening the leg as much as your body allows. There is no competition with your own body. It is only working with it and working through certain things. Right, let's change direction. Inhale away from the midline. Exhale to drop and catch. Now watch out. Also tuck the chin in, lengthen through the crown of the head. Because sometimes people have a tendency to push the back of their heads into the mat, whereas actually you're wanting to lengthen the neck. So again, holding an apple between the chin and the chest. And let's hug the left knee into the chest. Inhale. To exhale, lift the nose up to the knee and really give yourself a squeeze. To inhale and exhale, release. Extend the right leg out in front of the body and the left leg out in front of the body. Reach the arms up overhead. Inhale to lift the head and the chest, and exhale to roll up through the spine. Inhale at the top. Exhale, rolling down through the spine, the lower, the middle, and the upper back. Inhale to grow, lift the head and the chest. And exhale, contract the abdomen to lift. Continuing with your breath to body connection. And to complete your last round, coming into a seated position. Let's place the right foot over the left leg, growing tall through the spine. And I want you to close the eyes and start twisting from the lower vertebra and twisting one vertebra at a time to turn to face the right side, and the head, when you reach the head, looks over the shoulder. The right hand is to the back of the room, and the left hand hooks onto the knee. And feel yourself growing tall and stretching deeper with each exhale. And gently to release. Let's take the left foot over the right leg. And again, closing the eyes, growing tall through the spine. And starting to twist from the lower vertebra all the way up through the middle, the upper back, into the neck, reaching the arm back. So the left arm reaches back, gaze is over the shoulder, and the right arm hooks over the left leg. And very gently to release. Let's come to the top of your mat, placing the hands onto the shins, rounding into the spine, and become the ball. So the gaze is about mid-thigh. And we inhale, exhale to rock back, and inhale up. Exhale, rock back, and inhale up. As you come back up, you might hear a bit of a thumping sound. And that's an indication to you to scoop the pelvis a little bit more and engage into the deeper abdomen. So all it means is that the pelvis is tilting forward, creating a little bit of a hollow in the spine. And we do that when we stand. If you go shopping and you're standing in the queue, or you're standing for long periods, not everyone, but a lot of people do, and even sometimes in a seated position, the back will start contracting. So just become aware when you are sitting to grow tall through the spine and feel what the back is doing. And last round to release. Alright, so we're going to go into the seal puppy. You can give this one a go. Lifting the right leg up and then the left leg up. Reach the right hand underneath the right calf and wrap that hand around the leg to hold onto the top of the foot. And we do the same with the left hand. So you reach the left hand under the left calf and place the left hand onto the left ankle. Right. You can round the spine just to get into the position. Your knees are just wider than the shoulders and the feet are together. Now see if you can grow tall, lengthening into the spine a little bit more. And then we clap with the feet, literally like a seal, or how you could imagine a seal. So you clap, clap, clap. And to exhale, roll back, hold your control, clap, clap, clap. And inhale back forward to grow tall, hold your balance. Clap, clap, clap. And to roll back, clap, clap, clap. And to roll forward. So just play around with this for a moment. And let's do one last round. To come over the feet. Hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. And we'll move straight into the yoga version of the cat and cow. As you inhale, opening the back, sitting bones lift up to the ceiling. And as you exhale to scoop the pelvis, tuck the chin into the chest. We'll only do 2 more rounds. So inhale, opening the chest, lifting the sitting bones. And exhale to tuck the chin, scoop the pelvis. One last round. Inhale to open up. And exhale to lower. Pushing the hands into the mat. Step the right foot back into plank, left foot back into plank. Slight bend in the elbows, or rotating the elbows out to the sides of the room. Let's inhale to lift the right foot up, and to lower down, tap the toe, and to lift the foot up. To lower down, tap the toe. Let's do 8 more. If this is too much for the body, you can lower the left knee down to the mat. And still maintaining the same principles. So now, even though the knee might be lower, You still want to pull the navel into the spine and keep the spine completely still. Right, let's change legs. So if you were on straight legs, continue with straight legs. If you lowered the supporting knee down, that is perfectly fine. You can lower the supporting leg down and continue to lift the leg and to lower down to tap. Good. Let's tuck the toes in at the back and come to sit on the haunches to stretch into the toes. Right, and again placing the hands on the mat underneath the shoulders. Now you can walk the knees back slightly or go into your full plank position. To inhale, slowly lower down through the arms and exhale to push yourself back up. Now remember, we want the elbows lowering down towards the hips to activate into the triceps. And really, the focus is on the arms. So lower the chest down to the thumbs and exhale to push yourself up. Inhale to lower and exhale to push, holding your focus. And on your next round, slowly lowering all the way down to the mat. And let's just drop the right ear to the mat. Release the hands alongside the body. Just take a moment to breathe into the navel. And exhale to release, create space in the body. And let's change the head so the left ear lowers down to the mat. Still breathing into the body. Activate the core. Place the hands on top of each other. Place the forehead on top of the hands. Tuck the pelvis, push the hips down into the mat. Inhale to exhale, lift the head and the chest. And inhale to lower. Exhale to lift predominantly in the upper back. And inhale to lower. We'll do 8 more rounds. Grow tall through the neck, reach the legs away. Last 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms out. Reach the legs out. Let's go for a swim. Only 3 cycles. Ready? And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Remember to lift with the elbows and lift with the knees. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. To gently release. And to turn onto your back, place the hands on top of the knees. And taking a moment to restore your breath to body connection. As you inhale, bend the knees into the chest. Start to circle them out to the side. And exhale around. Inhale into the chest. And exhale around. Just find a breathing rhythm that works for you. And then changing direction. Inhale away from the body and exhale towards the body. Calming the shoulders and just calming the body. Feeling yourself create space in the body. And as you inhale the goodness of life, and exhaling, releasing anything that no longer serves you. To hug the knees into the chest. And gently you can rock from side to side. Returning to center to take a moment and extend the legs up to the ceiling, allowing the blood flow, for all the blood to come back to the body. It helps to prevent venous pooling, as there is quite a distance between the heart and the feet. And then to bend the knees back into the body. And when you are ready, you can gently rock yourself up. If there is anything else in your body that would like to move or stretch, even if you would just like to sit in the calmness of your space, now is your time to do so. And thank you very much for joining.